Listener discretion is advised. Loud noises and screaming do occur in this episode.
Hello, welcome back to Tactical Waffle. This is the fourth episode we've filmed. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
5, innit?
I think it's 5.
I think it's
Oh
5.
yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
oh, fifth yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause we did 2 in 1 week. It's
Yeah.
fifth episode.
I think
Alright.
Ben should do it again.
So yeah, this is why I don't lead it, but we're going with it today. All right, we're gonna start with just a roundup of the week. It might sound a bit rushed. We apologise. It's only because we've all got stuff to do. So if you feel like we're rushing, that's why. We're gonna start with Man City and the week they had, including a gay debut, Marmoush starting and back to winning ways.
Yeah. I'm buzzing, to be honest. I mean, after our performance against Bodo Glimt, it's a great result. 3 points. Obviously, like you said, Gay had a really, really good debut. Solid as a rock at the back. Obviously, I think Marmoush scoring will definitely help with his confidence. I think obviously Semenyo scoring again, so that's great. Yeah, I'm just really happy, to be honest. Yeah.
Sounds good. We'll move on. And then I've got we're going to talk about Tottenham. And
We discussed this. We discussed that you'd end up talking about Tottenham at some point.
yeah, the week we've had starting on Tuesday, to be fair, with a win.
The Dom Solanke
Dom Solanke
scoring one of the most Dom Solanke goals that you could
absolute
think
wonder
of.
goal from the lad on his first start. So I'm happy he scored, but
Definitely meant it.
yeah, 100% meant it. But and then we moved on to Saturday, 3:00, and it was probably the most painful experience of my life. We somehow drew 2-2 to Burnley through
That's
Good result, to be fair.
through a late Romero equaliser. We were 2-1 down to a Lyle Foster goal.
I was going to say, isn't Van der Ven and Romero like 2 of your top goal scorers this season?
They are.
Crikey.
I think I said to you when I was at work that I'm expecting a Marcus Edwards last minute goal
He
to sink
started,
'em.
so I got nervous.
So
Lucky he did.
I was sort of right with the fact that Tottenham would go down, especially to Burnley.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you've marvelled at their defence many a time of how poor they are and how
Yeah, but
we've
just
discussed
got
it before.
No attacking talent whatsoever.
I said that. I don't think any of your strikers are good enough.
Richarlison, when he wants to be good.
He's out. He's injured.
He'll just
Oh,
have
yeah.
a little period where he just scores like wonder goals and then he'll just go.
Yeah,
missing
but he
the
always
rest of
scores
the season.
wonder goals when we're either losing or
Yeah, exactly.
or for a consolation goal. It's never to win.
Or Matisse Tell once in a light year.
I like him. Just Frank hates him. So I just want to bring up
He is
very
quite
briefly.
young, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Frank must go. Frank has to go.
He has to go blood.
He absolutely has to go, blood. But the board absolutely backs him, which is weird because our chairperson is that Vinay, who was Arsenal's chairman when they backed Arteta.
Right.
So
Oh,
he now wants to do the same with Frank as he did with Arteta, and hope that
He comes good.
it works out the way it has. So we're going to finish second every year under Frank.
I mean, he's proven that he's quite a good manager. Like, obviously, with Brentford, he exceeded expectations, built quite a good team. And
Yeah.
I feel like if you do give him a couple of years, he will actually become quite a good manager at Tottenham.
I think
But-
he hasn't shown anything to warrant.
Yeah.
that.
But the thing is, it's all about time. Like, you need to give a manager time. There's no point in just giving
But
them a few months
they
and
d-
sacking them.
They didn't give Ange enough time, and he actually showed improvement in the squad, and he won them a trophy.
Yeah,
so
but that's just the board being stupid.
Yeah, it's just under Frank there were signs. Under Ange there was signs. Under Frank there is nothing. Even when we were winning at the start of the season, apart from I think when we beat City, it was just poor. And even then we beat City through Trafford mistake and a decent goal. That was it.
Yeah.
I would still take him at Palace though.
He'd do
He's
well
a
at
good manager,
Palace
Yeah,
because he is a good manager.
I
It's
just don't think he's top 6 level.
exceeding expectations at Brentford is finishing mid-table.
Do you think it's one of those sort of right club, wrong time situations?
I don't even think it's that. I just don't think he's a top 6. Like, if he went Chelsea, if he went anywhere else, I think he'd still struggle because he loves, like, quick, fluid counter-attacking football. And you can't do that at a top 6 side because teams will sit back against you. And like when you're when when you're trying to counter attack against a low block, it just don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also wanted just to say, yet again, Romero bailing us out of another drop points. Well, he nearly bailed us out against West Ham.
Would you say he's been your best player this season?
Him or Van de Ven.
Yeah.
Or Polina.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I forgot about Polino.
no one backs him anymore.
I know he's been very good.
He still wins that ball so much.
He does.
Like,
Even when he's injured, he's still top
Yeah.
tackler.
You've got to sign him permanent, I think.
We have to. There's no excuse. But Tottenham fans don't want him signed permanently.
I don't know why.
But yeah, bailed out by another centre-back goal. Van der Ven and Romero both scoring. Our strikers. I think we had 18 shots, and
Crikey.
the only 2 converted were by centre-backs.
Yeah, it's not great.
To be fair, there were 2 really good goals. One was a really nice finish from Van der Ven, and the other was just proper diving header from Romero.
Yeah.
It's like literally your same problem is our problem as well. We don't have a attacking threat up top. I mean, even like
Mateta?
Mateta, he's not good enough this season.
Mateta stinks.
Right now, he stinks.
Would you let him go right now?
Yes.
Like if Juventus
Yes.
if Juventus or I think Villa are interested in
Yeah.
Mateta as
I
well.
would.
Say for example they were to offer 25 million for Mateta, you'd let him go right now.
I think so. Yeah.
Fair.
Well, in other good news, I don't know if anyone saw the game, the 4:30 kickoff on the Sunday.
I love it. Lovely stuff.
Never. I think that's the first time I've celebrated a goal going in when Cunha just smacked it from about 30 yards.
Yeah.
We were watching it together, like the end bit. The cameraman put in a generational performance.
The cameraman actually deserves a raise. He literally after the goal went in, stuck the camera on Gabriel, and was it literally put the camera on Carrick and had Arteta in the background losing his mind.
Yeah, yeah.
It was unreal.
I mean, the game on Sunday. I mean, United were just really, really good again. Like
Yeah.
they've just completely transformed the way they've played. Like I know it's only been a couple of games and it might be too early to say yet, but they just look like such a good team. Like
They look good.
the way they sort of just pass the ball around and like, for example, Patrick Dorgu's goal.
The football in that was insane.
Like that was crazy good, and like the finish in itself, like to hit that on the half volley and to go top left.
Well, it was underside of crossbar and in. It always makes it look better.
Yeah, I mean it was a really really good goal. I mean, obviously the first goal was a bit of a howler, and Cunha's goal was just mental as well. But I mean, every single one of those United players, like ever since Amram left, just seem to have. I'm not sure whether it's just a massive confidence boost or whether they're just sort of, adapting to a new system like really, really well. I don't really know what it is, but
I
it's clearly
think
working for them.
It's also like big part of yesterday. I think he played really well. Kobe Mainu back in the
Oh
side
yeah, 100%.
makes a big difference.
I think he is underutilised and has been underutilised by managers who have been before him.
Well, we always
So-
knew that Amram should have used him, but Amram had
So
some
to see
secret
Mainu
influence.
back playing how we know Mainu can play is always a great thing, especially if you're Tuchel looking in to
Oh yeah, yeah.
who to pick.
If he
from
continues
midfield.
like this,
If he
definitely
continues
deserves
the
a
way
spot.
he's going, albeit he has got to compete with Wharton and Anderson, which
That's
is going
the
to be a
thing,
bit of a
'cause he's
tough
starting.
ask.
Yeah.
But I think that genuinely he could still have a shout,
Yeah.
judging his track record of performing in big European or World Cup games.
Yeah, but honestly, the amount of numbness I have from Tottenham watching Arsenal lose right at the end like that, especially the way they celebrated a corner and an own goal.
Generational hate watch.
Honestly, the most successful hate watch as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like as soon as that Arsenal goal went in, like my first thought was, oh, God, like Arsenal are going to run away with this. Like
Yeah.
they're going to win 3 or 4-0. It's going to be comfortable, and then all of a sudden United just
turned it on.
just turn up the gas.
Arsenal were terrible after that first goal went in.
Even when they scored at the end, I think I thought Arsenal would win it, even when they did equalise.
Yeah, I just do want to talk about, for anyone that actually did watch the game, Gyökeres running through, pretty much like shrugs off the defender. Goalkeeper comes rushing out and he smacks it out for a throw-in.
I mean, there's not really much to say on Gyökeres other than he
He's pony.
Yeah, he's not great.
He's not a great footballer, is he?
He's
I literally
pony.
when that Moreno goal went in, I turned to Cody. I was like, "There's definitely going to be a Gyökeres winner here." And then when he went running through at 2-2, I was like, "This is it."
Yep.
Put it out for a throw in.
Never mind.
Yeah. I think that's all the big games that happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't think we're missing any teams.
No. Moving
So
on,
yeah, moving on swiftly. If
I know
I'm
Ben
not-
really wants to talk about Chelsea.
I'm not going to talk about Rosenau Ball just yet because we played absolute Rosenau.
Rosenau?
Yeah,
Rosenau.
yeah. That's
Who's
how
Rosenau?
that's how I've been like pronouncing it. But it's probably I've seen people say Rosinia, but like I don't really.
Everyone says
Yeah.
Racine.
Everyone says Rossignol.
I'm not going to talk about his style of football yet because we played absolute plumbers so far, apart from Arsenal.
You're calling the team that won the FA Cup last season a bunch of plumbers.
They've been plumbers for the
yeah, this season.
latter
To be
half.
fair,
of
they
the
didn't lose to
season.
Macclesfield.
Well,
Who are literally plumbers.
I don't think we've been suitably tested yet to put Rosinia Ball. There we go. I don't think we've been suitably tested by a really good side yet to suggest that Rosinia Ball is good. And plus, as we said before the podcast, it's a boost because you're a brand new manager, like in a brand new team. So
Yeah.
I'm not too excited just yet, but give me a couple of weeks and we can see the football being played.
Yeah.
I actually don't think we played that bad until the goal went in.
Until JD Canvert decided
To just
put in
pass
a real
it to
performance.
Esteval. Yeah,
it was a great
Cheers.
through ball, to be fair.
yeah.
It was an unreal through ball.
Like, if he was playing for Chelsea, people would be boasting about that for weeks. Like,
yeah.
That would be on par with Foden's assist for Eze.
Oh, yeah.
for England.
100%.
Mateta went 1-on-1 and decided to shoot straight at Robert Sanchez.
Made Robert Sanchez look good.
Yeah.
I hate that guy so much. I hate that guy so much.
But seeing as we are talking about Chelsea, do you want to mention just how good Esteval is?
I'm not gonna glaze him as much as Ryan Cherky is glazed by George, although they're nowhere near as good as each other yet.
Ryan
But-
Cherky.
I think that we're onto a winner with him. I think because he's been given a chance, which for a lot of the players at Chelsea, not many of them have received the chance
Yeah,
to play first team football regularly, despite their outlandish potential.
I mean, I really like Esteval, but I think there's still one thing wrong with him. He's just not Ryan Cherky. So
That is true.
yeah.
But I do think,
He's really exciting to watch.
yeah. Oh, he's really fun to watch. I
Which-
think the goal that he scored just adds another element to his game.
I
he
mean,
can
the
now
pace and
put
composure for
Tyreek.
that goal.
I think it was Tyreek Mitchell. He just put Tyreek Mitchell on his shoulder.
That's not hard.
Oh no,
It is
but
Tyreek
you,
Mitchell.
No, but you had Tyreek Mitchell in your England side, and if he's getting pepped by Esteval, then what chance did you have against?
To be fair, weren't
Jamal?
Tyreek Mitchell a backup left back?
Yeah.
So to see him start to play well and him to play more under Rosinia is a good sign for the future because he's only 18, 19 years old.
Yeah. I just
And-
want to, talking about exciting players to watch, did anyone see Madueke's cameo against Man United last night?
It was a great cameo. Best signing this season.
Was he on the pitch?
I think he sent the ball out for a goal kick twice while trying step overs and also overhit like 3 or 4 passes.
And this is why we sold him.
Arsenal fans have been talking about him as if he's like signing the season.
I mean, to be fair, like I've seen a couple of games from Madueke this season where he's actually been really, really good. Like taking on defenders, sort of cutting inside, just being really, really productive.
He's exciting to watch, but his output is poor.
Questionable.
Yeah.
Speaking of poor output and Arsenal wingers, can people, and specifically Arsenal fans, can we stop glazing Bukayo Saka for no reason? He has
I wouldn't
been
say for no reason.
He's been shite.
He is good though, Ben. Come on.
He's been poor. He's been very, very, very poor.
But-
and I saw someone say that he was better than Yamal earlier, and I'm
Oh,
disgusted
I
by
saw
that.
that.
Yeah, that's a bit
I-
questionable.
Should have sent it. I think I might have sent it to the group chat, and it's absolutely diabolical. And even the thing that you sent the other day,
Oh, what?
who
who
would take a seat? Bale.
Bale,
Salah.
Hazard, Mane, and Salah.
Who's
Who would
taking a
stand
s-
up for Saka?
Who's
Not
standing?
a single one.
Not a single. I think every one of those seats are nice, warm, and comfy for them to sit on, and I don't see him moving anytime soon. Saka's got to have a generational Premier League career to get on that seat.
Well, I mean, he had a good 2-3 seasons.
And-
His breakout, and then 2 seasons after that, he was unreal. And the last 2 seasons, although like injury has played a part in it, he's just not hit that level. And I think he went so long without an open play goal contribution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he scored 5 open play goals last year.
Yeah.
So, kind of sums it up, really.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just swinging it in from a corner.
He could not lace Eden Hazard's boots.
Is it just
couldn't
part
even
of
try it.
Arsenal system, though?
I
Grass
think-
is green.
Does he get affected like that?
Yeah, no, I think Arteta is a killer of wingers.
Yeah.
Well,
There we
his
go.
system.
So
His system is a killer, I think.
I think Pep's decided that finally he needs to use wingers in a fun way,
Yes. Yeah.
and he is doing just that.
It's taken way too long, but thank God he's finally,
But Arteta is the winger mercenary. He ruined Martinelli. We've now.
Snelly was never good.
To be fair,
No,
he
but
made-
Martinelli used
he
to be
had
fun
one good
to
season.
watch. Martinelli used to take
He had
people
one good
on.
season.
Yeah, while Arteta was in charge.
Yeah,
but
he
he's-
made Martinelli good, but I think it's a switching system. Since that really good Martinelli season, it's now switched. I think they play a much more ugly version of football.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Because obviously there was that one season where Martinelli scored, 20 goals or something.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure whether it's down to like a confidence thing or, like you say, just a sort of change in systems.
I just think for the last 2 years they've just not been fun to watch,
No.
especially more this season.
Yeah.
Because I can admit Arsenal were a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
They've always like I've said multiple times on this podcast, they've had their moments where they just knock the ball around and they're untouchable.
Yeah.
But it's so rare now when they do that.
Yeah.
It's always get out to Saka and just hope we can win a corner.
Yeah.
Hope that Saka will go down, limp a little bit, and will swing in a free kick.
He's limping when he's not been brought down. That guy, he just
I
limps
know.
anyway.
But like the difference between like mentioning Saka's contributions from corners is Declan Rice will have a massive contribution from corners, but also he's so good from open play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Rice backs up his talent in open play,
Yeah, 100%.
whereas Saka at times, yes, like he has proven he's still a great player, but if he wants to take that step up to world class, he needs more consistency
Yeah.
from open play.
Yeah.
I was going to say, speaking of Rice, I still don't think people realise how good Rice is.
He's so good.
Like, just his all-round game, I don't really think there's many players, if any, in the Premier League that are better than Declan Rice.
No, although I did see something earlier. It was like, what midfields would Declan Rice fit in?
Most, to be honest.
No, like in terms of
Best in the world.
City's treble winning.
Oh.
Apparently he clears Rodri.
That's
Ooh,
disgraceful.
what do you
That's
think
a
of that
joke.
one?
Even for my standards and what I've said about Rodri, that's disgraceful.
Apparently also, I think the other one was it was the Barcelona midfield.
Barcelona 2011 is this?
Is Barcelona's Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets.
So you're telling me someone thought Rice would get into that? So
Three
you
of the
got-
best
three of the
midfielders
best midfielders
of all time.
and Rice would get in ahead of any one of those.
So their answer was play Rice at centre back. So drop either PK or Puyol, who were
Are
at
you
their best.
joking?
That was their answer to fit
these
Rice.
are these are Arsenal fans, right? There's got to be. There's no
Yes.
other person
Yes.
who has this level of insanity.
did they start watching football like 5 years ago?
Not even 5 years ago, probably about 3 months ago. I think.
When they signed Rice, that's when they started.
That
watching
is
football.
diabolical.
That's awful.
Yeah.
The
it
three
is
best
painful.
midfielders of all time,
And
Declan Rice,
What is it?
really?
I can kind of see the only one I can kind of see is they also mention free Pete Real Madrid. Maybe he gets in there.
Over who?
It's a tough one
They
because
said over Casemiro, but
That's-
I think
that's
Casemiro's
all-
no, but
a
the thing is,
big part of that.
Rice is an 8, not a 6.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and the thing is,
it'd be
you had,
dropping Cruz for that.
yeah, and you can't really
Which you
do
can't
that.
do.
Yeah.
But that's the only team I think maybe if you sacrifice and play him as a 6, maybe over Casemiro. But even then, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think he.
I
I don't
think-
think.
Casemiro is better as a
Yeah,
six.
prime Casemiro, like defensively, is better than current Declan
Yeah.
Rice.
And I don't think you'd want to drop one of the best passers of our generation to CDM.
yeah,
I don't think he'd want to do that.
No.
But yeah, okay, we better move on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to one player from each team we want our team to sign. So,
However, no matter how unrealistic, right?
um,
Because I've gone with how they would fit. For
yeah, obviously,
Chelsea.
as long as we're not boring.
Right.
and,
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
pick
I've not been
every
boring.
team's best player.
I've just done a weird mixture of both.
Yeah, I've just kind
Right.
of done who Tottenham kind of need, but also players I'd like to see,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of thing. We'll start down your end, Ben, with Arsenal.
Right. I've had to choose it. It's the most disgusting pick, but it's the person who shall not be named, Mr. Gabriel Magalhaes.
Absolute stinker yesterday, by the way.
He's unfortunately he is one of the best centre backs on the planet, and Chelsea need a centre back more than people need air. Like this,
What?
I'm joking. We need a centre back, and we need centre back help so badly.
Surely you go for Saliba then.
No, but I've got other people here that will solve that issue. Hopefully.
Okay. So I would be great. I would probably pick Zubimendi actually,
Smart.
because
That's a good Ben.
despite his mistake against United, I still think every game that I've seen Zubimendi play this season, he's just been really, really good. And
Yeah.
I feel like he's that type of player that would fit a Pep Guardiola system really, really well. So I'll probably pick Zubimendi.
Well, yeah, you love a passer, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Well, I've gone with a player that hasn't had as much minutes recently, and he also won us the FA Cup. I've just gone Eze. Bring him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know he'll work, so
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah?
I also went Zubimendi. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. I think he's really good, and obviously we just need.
And he's allowed.
Someone in the midfield.
allowed
I'll
for
tell
the
you what,
freedom of Declan Rice.
for
which I
someone
think
who's
is
what?
important.
For someone who's 5'10" and plays DM, he is ridiculously good in the air.
Yeah,
Like, just from set pieces, he'd just be a threat.
yeah. It's just all about like it's the same as like Lissandro Martinez was
Just what
surprisingly
Arsenal
really
want,
good.
a threat from set pieces.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one.
It's all about like being smart with your jumping and stuff in it when you're
Yeah.
that short. All right, Aston Villa. Should we start down this end or back down your end?
I don't mind.
Go on, we'll start down my end. We'll just keep doing that.
Go on.
We'll alternate. I've gone with Tielemans for a similar reason why I picked Zubimendi. We just need someone that is comfortable with holding like the ball at their feet in midfield. Paulinho is, although he's amazing, not comfortable with the ball at his feet.
No.
Gallagher isn't. Sarr has trampoline for feet. But yeah, I think Tielemans would. It was either that or probably like Onana. We just need someone in the midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, Onana's just been really, he's another one of those players that's just consistently really good.
Yeah. Cody?
Well, I've just gone. Well, Villa want Mateta, so you can have him, but give us Watkins.
30-year-old for a 30-year-old?
Yeah,
Is that?
why not?
Fair. I've gone with Boubacar Kamara.
Yeah.
I really,
absolute baller.
I really, really like him. He's probably one of the most skillful CDMs I've seen in the league this season. A bit like Tielemans, like obviously very comfortable on the ball, and he's another one of those players, a bit like Zubimendi, where I feel as though he just fit the system really, really well.
Yeah.
I've also gone with Boubacar Kamara because I wasn't aware of his game, unfortunately, until I've just recently watched how good he is and how good he is at controlling a midfield as one pivot or a two pivot.
Just controlling the tempo of the game, really.
Especially with, if we can put him next to Caicedo, we might be all right. We might be onto something with him
Yeah.
and having him in the base.
I think they might be a little bit too similar. In a
But
way.
there's another player on my list who will come very close to that, who I think is on.
Yeah. Surprised no one said Morgan Rogers.
No, because I feel like we've all sort of got like that attacking midfielder who could sort of be okay.
Anything but a winger for us.
I didn't want to go with the boring option. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought it too obvious.
Watkins is
Morgan
also
Rogers.
good. He's not been as good this season, but
Yeah.
he's also a good player. So
Alright, moving on to Bournemouth.
I've gone with someone who Chelsea are linked to in real life. I've gone with Marcos Senesi, who if you play FPL to start with, he's an absolute monster. He'll get you points every single week, like good points. And also, I just think he's the kind of experienced centre back that we would need. That's purely all I've got to say about him. But I think he's a good player.
Yeah, he's decent, and we know he can get away with a handball.
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
That's always good.
So he's decent. I do like him, but would you really be excited if Chelsea announced Senesi?
Who else
If
is
he
picked?
can play over, if we can play over Badashile,
That is true. But
and do you
Badiashile.
that picture? You see that? I think I found a picture the other day who was like edited when people found out that Badashile was starting.
Who is Badashile? It's Badiashile.
No, that's how his name is. That's literally how his name is said. Badashile.
Apologies for any mispronunciations.
That's what I say. To be fair,
But
not
yeah,
French.
I think that
We.
he's probably the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. He's not going to start if we sign him, but I've gone with Junior Krupe. Just-
Baller.
Baller.
Just because, I mean, like, how old is he? Like 19? And he's just a very good player. Like,
FM24 legend.
yeah. And whenever he comes off the bench, he just seems to score for Bournemouth. I think he has one of the best goals per minute, something like that, in the league.
Yeah.
So he's obviously doing something right for Bournemouth. And I feel like if we were to sign him as sort of like a backup striker, alongside Marmoush or Haaland, I feel like he'd score a few goals and be a good asset to the team.
Yeah. It's just, would he get minutes under Pep?
Who knows?
Like any minutes under Pep.
I
It
don't
is
know.
a roulette, to be fair.
Yeah, you never know with Pep. You know.
On the subject of
Just like
Bournemouth, I know who Emmett would take.
Oh, we all know who them it would take.
I've also gone with Junior Krupe. Yeah, he'll score goals. We need a player who scores goals. He'll score goals. He's 19. He's young, so why not?
Yeah. I've gone with Alex Scott.
That's someone I thought wouldn't get mentioned, but I'm pleased that you've mentioned him.
Yeah. Alex Scott.
He's really good.
So good. And he's a Tottenham fan.
Is he?
Yeah, nearly ate my mic then.
You say that every time. you
Come
bring him
on,
up.
England.
Yeah, he is a Tottenham fan, and he's really good. And I think he'll be another one like Gallagher, where I feel like he'll go somewhere else, and then we'll sign him for stupid money.
Yeah.
In Tottenham. And how will it work out? I don't know, but he is really good, and I'd love to see him in that Tottenham midfield.
And he's really good in FM as well. So
He's so good in FM. Okay, Brentford. I was stuck with Brentford. It weren't easy.
okay.
It's not the team that I was stuck with Fulham, but we'll get to Fulham later on. But
Yeah,
Brentford's got a couple of players in it.
I was stuck between two in the end, but I went with Kevin Schade.
Okay.
Just because talking about Tottenham, we need a left winger.
He's
bad.
so fun to watch.
You need someone
he's
that can
so
score goals as well, and he's scored a few this season.
Yeah.
So
He's just what we need right now. He's just a better Odebear. That's probably.
can you really compare him to Odegaard though?
No.
To be fair, that Odebear performance
Would be a
against
nice little
the-
spot deal for you, though.
Dortmund was unreal.
Yeah. And Jed Spence actually.
Jed
Jed
Spence
Spence
on
at
that
left wing is generational.
Unreal. He's just so good.
Cody.
Well, obviously Igor Thiago, he would do really good for us, but I didn't want to go with too many strikers, so I went with Coyote, the
Well
right
done.
back. Assuming Munoz goes,
Yeah.
he'd be really good. Probably unrealistic, but yeah.
I've also gone with Michael Coyote.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to utilise long throw-ins since a lot of other teams are sort of just, you know,
we
they're bringing
can't
it
go back to long throw
Yes,
though,
we can.
we?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Because I just feel like it's such a great way of sort of just
It's inventive.
Yeah, it's inventive, but also you need to take advantage of those type of situations. Like anyhow you can get it's just another way of creating chances, really.
Yeah.
But I feel like considering our current right back situation as well, like Rico Lewis just hasn't been good enough recently. Mateus Nunes has been injured for the past couple of weeks, but came back and got an assist against Wolves. But we've been crying out for a right back for the past year, and I feel like Michael Coyote is probably one of the best right backs in the league. So I feel like
Yeah.
he'd fit into the system really well.
Yeah.
I too put Coyote, but there's loads and loads of Bournemouth players like
Bournemouth?
Brentford players I would have. There's Yarmulke in the midfield. I'd
I do
have.
like Yarmulke.
Yeah.
I like Keane Lewis Potter. Sharda as well. Dango wasn't too bad of a signing. I'm surprised no one said Mikhail Damsgaard.
What, he was the other one I was stuck between.
But there's loads of Brentford are one of those teams. I think there's loads of people, but I think Coyote, for how good he is as a right back, and the fact that he's got absolute cannons for arms to get that long throw into the penalty area. Not in the same style as Rory Delap, but still, I think he's a great addition and would sit lovely behind Reece James.
Right, moving on to Brighton.
I think he's one of the most underappreciated wingers in the Premier League, and that's Yankuba Minte. That guy presses like not many attackers do. He's fantastic going forward as well. Very quick. Not many people quicker than him in the Premier League. And I think he would provide great competition for the wingers in our...
The only thing
depth.
I'd say about that is that he's just another winger with unreliable output. You've got them in abundance.
No, but I think of... if you want someone to alter your system around and to look at work rate, because he's got one of the best work rates of any winger in the Premier League by far, and he will give you 90 minutes and he'll still be sprinting at the end. But that's the only reason I think him, but there's obviously a load of other people I would look towards.
Yeah.
I'm a believer. Carlos Belieber. He's just another one of those players that I feel like would fit into the system really well.
He's got Man United written all over it.
Yeah, but like I say, whenever I've seen Brighton play, he just looks so composed on the ball. I actually went to Brighton Man City. I was in the away end about a year and a half ago, and he came on in the second half. So we were 1-0 up at half time. Belieber came on in the second half, and Brighton won the game 2-1. And he just dominated that midfield. Like whenever he got the ball, it just looked like he was going to do something with it. He created chances left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
I feel like there are some games this season where we sort of not created enough chances, and I feel like having a player like that from deep who can create those type of chances would be pivotal.
I do think he's had a little bit of a drop off this year, but I
Maybe.
think it's probably to do with Brighton's drop off this season.
I guess, yeah.
But I still think it's only a matter of time till he gets a big move, because he deserves
I don't
it.
think he wants to be there.
No.
So I think that probably plays a part. Cody? Is there anyone?
No, I'm right. James Milner.
Class, to be fair.
Lovely stuff.
Experience.
Yep.
Absolute ball.
Or a left back.
I've gone with Mitoma for the same reason I've gone Sharda.
FM Demon, by the way.
Yeah.
And quite literally has a degree in dribbling.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, so-
unreal. But yeah, we just need left wingers. If we can have them all, I'll take them all. We just need someone out on that left, because we got Kudus. He's just running himself into the ground every week when he's fit,
Yeah.
and that's why he's injured now.
Yeah.
Great.
There's so much reliance on him. But yeah, I would take Matoma, because he's also just really exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Burnley, not really many players. I feel like we all gonna have a similar player. I've got Maxim Stev.
I've got Maxime Esteve as well.
I've also got Maxim Stev.
Yeah.
We've all got Maxim Stev.
Yeah.
Despite his 2 own goals against City, I think that's probably.
Yeah.
the
I
biggest
do
one.
think he has proven he's the best centre back for Burnley multiple times.
Yeah.
Young, left-footed. There's not many good left-footed centre backs around
Really good finisher.
for the other team. Yeah,
Man City, Burnley, cough.
Yeah.
and also he was part of a fantastic Burnley defence last year, albeit in the Championship, but still to concede the amount of goals that they did, or the
Yeah.
lack of that they conceded, and the way that they went about it, they deserve every credit they get.
All right, we'll move on very quickly then. Well, I mean, Ben's got to sit out this one.
Yeah,
So moving on to Chelsea. So I guess we'll just do up my end again.
Yeah.
Pause. I've gone Liam Delap.
Really?
I really like him, and we need a striker.
He's not even Chelsea's best striker.
Who is Chelsea's best striker?
João Pedro.
Is he?
He's not even a striker, but he
scored at the
he's
weekend.
better than Delap.
He scored 2 days
Right now.
Scored 2 games in a row.
I think consistent game time and
the ability
new
to stay on the
system,
to
I
be able to
reckon.
stay on the pitch.
Yeah,
Would be nice as well.
I think Delap would do well here.
Yeah. I've gone with someone who hasn't really had a chance in the Premier League. I've gone with Andrew Santos.
Andrew?
What did I say?
You said Andrew.
No.
Quickly going back to Lewis's, I also think from a point of playing time, I think Delap would actually go to Tottenham more than Pedro would.
Maybe.
Just to play devil's advocate for Lewis, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose, but yeah.
Lovely to hear your input, Emmett.
What was I saying? I forgot.
Andrew Santos.
Andrew Santos.
Andrew Santos, yeah. He was good for Strasbourg. I don't think he's really been given a chance in the
I
Premier
think he is now on the.
He's been given a chance now, and I'm very impressed with how well he's playing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I like him, so. And I signed him on career mode once, and he was really
Great.
good, so.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's amazing, that.
So I've gone with Moises Caicedo. I know it's probably a little bit unrealistic that would sign him because, in my opinion, he's probably Chelsea's best player.
Yeah.
But we need a defensive midfielder because Rodri's bound to get injured again.
Yeah.
Ever since he's come back from injury, there have been some games where he just hasn't been good enough.
Or
But-
get sent off.
Yeah, like the Bodo Glimt game, he was just poor, to be honest. And I feel like if we were to change formation or just to change, whoever starts at CDM, I feel like having Caicedo in the team would sort of help us a lot, really, as it would most teams in the league or
Yeah.
in Europe, to be fair.
So are you saying that Caicedo's better than Rodri?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
seriously.
No,
He's the last
No.
person I thought you'd say.
we're not gonna go. We're not gonna.
We're not going to go there.
Just move on.
All right. Next, Palace. Obviously, Cody sits out this one,
Yeah.
so we'll start with Ben.
Lacroix. Their best.
Lacroix.
Lacroix?
Lacroix.
Their best.
Isn't that a women's centre back for Real Madrid?
You mean Lacroix?
Lacroix. I'm trying to go back to how Danny Aaron's pronounced it.
Once again, apologies for any mispronunciation.
But I think he's Palace's best centre back, and I think he's very underrated.
Well, yeah, because their other centre back just got taken.
He also wins that ball so much. He's an FPL monster, and I think if anyone's as quick as him,
FIFA monster as well.
if he's anywhere as quick as what people who are Palace fans say, then I think Chelsea could do with him playing the system that
I was gonna
Rossi
say,
plays.
the fact that Wolfsburg once had him and Van der Ven next to each other, that was a rapid centre back
He's
partnership.
not who you'd probably think that I would take, because you're probably leaning towards Adam Wharton
Nice,
between
a good pick.
the both of you. But I think that he is severely underrated. My other pick was Chris Richards, but that's purely because of how he's saved my FPL single-handedly.
Fair enough.
And Emmett is a big fan as well.
Who have I gone with? Oh yeah, I've gone with Daniel Munoz.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, another right back.
Yeah, needing a right back.
I think it's fairly self-explanatory, to be fair. We've been crying out for a right back for the past year. Obviously, Mateus Nunes has been very good the past few games. Before he got injured and the Wolves game. But we need another right back because I can't stand watching Rico Lewis anymore.
Yeah. What do you mean? He was unreal against Hexer.
That guy is
Great.
so poor. That guy is so poor.
Yeah.
He's not strong enough to be a right back, in my opinion.
I do think he's another player that just does not know his position.
No,
Yeah.
he's obviously got a lot of potential, and he can be good in some cases,
he's
in
still
some
quite young.
games. Yeah, I think he's 20 or 21.
Yeah.
But he just needs to figure out what his best position is besides right back, because he's just not a right back.
Yeah. We are on Palace, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went bring the man Brennan Johnson back.
Really?
I never wanted him to go. I was fuming when we sold him.
Should
I
play
always,
striker.
thought he was really inconsistent at Tottenham.
He was, but yet again, we need a winger that can score goals. Yeremy Pino is not that.
No.
Ismail Assar maybe.
He scored 3 in the league this season.
I know, but
He has been injured,
that's
to be
what I
fair.
mean. I know Johnson hasn't scored yet for Palace, but it just is what we needed all season, and I don't know why Frank didn't back him.
What about Nketiah Lewis?
I don't want Nketiah.
But he's really good.
He's
Justin
really not
Devaney?
good. Oh, Justin Devaney's even worse.
Why are you showing us?
You can't just
No, because it's
you
just
can't
funny.
just show us memes and just start laughing without any context.
Exactly.
Maybe that might get cut.
It probably will get.
Just cut this whole podcast.
Yeah, to be fair. Okay, moving on to Everton. We are cut for time, so we got to go quick. Yeah. So moving on to Everton.
We should all have the same player. I hope.
Maybe I've got Element and Die.
I've got Lee Manager.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quick. Element and Die.
I'm surprised you didn't go Grealish, since you always say he's like a.
I would
Tottenham
love
player.
Grealish, but also I just think Njai would be better long term.
And I think Grealish is also past his prime as well. So
Yeah.
I still think he'd do a job, especially in our team.
yeah,
Just that you always say that, like he's
I know.
the perfect
He
Tottenham player.
he is a Tottenham player. Never played for Tottenham. Same.
And
as
the thing is,
Gallagher.
I would say Grealish, but even if he came back to City, I just don't think he'd play anymore
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Docker is just better.
for the system. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on quickly then. Fulham.
This was the team I struggled with.
Do you want to start then?
I said Robinson, the left back.
Anthony Robinson.
I'm really doing the Americans a
Yeah, I know.
solid here.
Emmett might
But,
actually stand up and start singing the national anthem in a minute.
But Anthony Robinson's probably their best player. I think Fulham are the definition of mediocre, mid, whatever you want to call
They're
it.
7th at the moment.
Yeah, they're doing well.
No, I think they're just a definition of mid.
They're doing well. To be fair to them. That
But
Nigerian link
I
up they've got
understand
is
if
insane.
you mention people like Joachim Anderson, people like Harry Wilson. I understand if you mention people like that because
Harry
they have
Wilson's such a purple patch
brilliant.
player though.
been good.
Yeah.
I've gone with Harry Wilson.
There we go.
Just because, I mean, I've got a couple of mates that support Fulham. Shout out Gabriel and Edward. Like every time I've seen him play this season, he's been very, very good. He scored a free kick the other week as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's notoriously very, very good at free kicks, and we don't really have any free kick takers.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. I think De Bruyne was probably your last consistent.
Probably, well, not even that. I'd probably say Alexander Kolarov.
Such a baller.
Yeah, proper.
What
proper
a left
back.
peg. What a left peg.
I've gone Sanderberg. I struggled on Fulham. To be
Burger.
honest.
I like
Yeah,
him a lot. To be fair, Sanabo.
Yeah. I think he'd fit our midfield quite well. So yeah.
Yeah. I've gone with Samuel Chukwueze.
He doesn't even start for Fulham.
Yeah, but keeping up the consistent. We need a winger,
Yeah,
and he's good.
And
I do
but
like
he's
him.
not consistently playing.
he's a good super
So we'll
sub.
get him cheaper.
Yeah, fair point.
He's a very good super sub.
But we need to just stockpile wingers,
Mm.
and we need to get rid of certain wingers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've gone with Samuel Chukwueze. Leeds, I've gone Anton Stack.
I think he's by far their best player. He's who I've got as well.
We need a midfielder.
I've gone with Tanaka.
I almost went
I
Tanaka.
also went with Tanaka.
He's just
I like
really.
Tanaka.
I just really, really like him.
Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't go Tanaka is that the step up to the Prem, he's not been as good. And I know he's had injuries as well.
Yeah.
Stack though has been quality, and I think the main reason I thought of him is because if you're playing football a specific way, you want to be versatile in the way that you create chances, and I think his set pieces are very, very, very strong, and I think that's something that we can utilise at Chelsea,
Yeah.
and that's why I've chosen him.
Do you want to mention one player? I'll let Emmett mention that one player from Leeds.
I was about to say him as well.
Yeah, Brendan Aronson. He's just a goat. Enough said, Lookie.
I think he's a human, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How many teams we got left? 3.
Probably about halfway.
6, 7, 8. We got 8 teams, and we've got 6 minutes. Unreal.
Nice.
Okay. So we've
No,
got.
it's on time.
Yeah. So we got Liverpool next.
Ryan Gravenberch.
Yeah. What, for the same reason you want a lot of midfielders?
Yep, put him next to Caicedo.
Yeah.
Who's getting past that?
Okay.
Gravenberch, yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone with Robertson. He was linked with Tottenham when he.
I want Robertson at Tottenham, to be fair.
Yeah, he's not as good as not as
good
good
as
as
he was.
Mitchell.
I was about to say he's not as good as Tyreek Mitchell.
Yeah, he's not as good as Mitchell. Have you seen Mitchell's crossing ability? No, I am joking. I am joking.
I've said some awful things on this podcast. That might be quite close.
No.
No, it is.
I
it's
am
not.
just joking.
Oh, to be fair, I generally
Mate,
think
you
quite a bit.
you unironically said that Caicedo was better than Rodri.
We'll
Yeah,
move
that's
on
enough
before we
said.
argue.
All right, moving on. I've gone with Curtis Jones because screaming out for a midfielder like him.
Not Gravenberch.
Not Gravenberch.
Not
because
McAllister.
Gravenberch would rather move to Everton than join us, to be fair. So I don't think we'd ever get Gravenberch. Jones is more likely.
Yeah, fair enough.
Next, Man City. I went Omar Marmoush.
Uh,
He's very good and could leave if we exclude the weekend.
I mean, he'll probably leave because he's a bit like Alvarez. Like when he does play,
He literally,
he's inconsistent, but he's good. But I feel like he probably want more game time. I feel like give it a couple of months or so. Like give it until the summer, and he probably would want to leave.
Yeah, you've done to Marmoush exactly what you did to Alvarez.
Yeah,
He's very talented, but he's not going to play over Haaland.
no.
And that's the issue we always had with obviously Kane up top. So no matter what striker, that's why we end up with like Fernando Llorente.
Yeah,
Although shout out
Baller.
his goal against City.
or Vincent Janssen.
Vincent Janssen, what a man. Or Roberto Soldado. Unreal baller.
Was Harry Kane playing back then? When,
I think it was while we had Soldado that Kane broke through for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But who's next?
Oh, I'd unfortunately have Erling Haaland, but that's purely because he's probably the best striker on the planet.
Let's move on. We'll go Man United.
okay, I just didn't get to say.
Oh, did you not? Oh,
No.
sorry.
I went with someone who we were linked with. I went with Ake.
Yeah, Ake's not bad.
He's injured half the time.
Yeah, I know, but we need a centre back. So
Yeah, they still
he
need
is a
to
good centre
get
back.
replaced. JD Canvert.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Man United.
And by my
Very good.
very good winger, he's really good.
Kobe Mainu.
Yes,
It's a
very good.
pick. I went with Maguire. He's good in a free back.
We do have to see that Cody is building for Palace. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kind of done a weird mix of realistic and just players who I like.
To be fair,
so-
Maguire's backup centre back.
Just players that are on the chopping block at their clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone with Mason Mount. Big fan of Mason Mount, and when he's good, he's good.
And he doesn't really play for United that often.
I think
Yeah.
that's a consistent game time at Tottenham.
He was good at the
Yeah.
start of the season, but
And I think he can play the 8, the 10.
But whether he wants to go to Tottenham having, been at Chelsea for what, 12, 13 years.
Gallagher did.
True.
Next, Newcastle.
Despite what he's done in the past, I think he's one of the most underrated midfielders in the world, and that's Sandro Tonali.
I've gone with Joel Linton.
Oh, I hate that.
I just feel
I hate that man as well.
as much as he's just a
Twat.
as much as he's a twat, I feel like we need a bully in that midfield. Someone who can just muscle off.
You have just got a lot of flair in that midfield at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. We need someone that's just a pure,
Bruiser.
yeah. We just need a bruiser in that midfield. Someone who can just win the ball back and then just, get the ball out to the wingers or get the ball out to just our creative players and then just play from there. Really.
Yeah.
Who have you gone with, Cody? Sean Longstaff?
no.
Not even there.
no.
It's at Leeds.
I've just gone with
No,
the player who I
the
like
other one.
the most, which is
Matty
Voltamada.
Longstaff.
He's not. He ain't been there for ages.
Oh Jesus! When was the
Sorry,
last
Ben
time I
just-
watched
I'm
Newcastle
I'm pretty
play?
sure he's playing for Toronto now.
When was the last
I
time
watched
oh
him
my
live
God, I
once.
haven't watched
He was
Newcastle in a
playing.
while.
I think he was playing for Colchester United when I was watching Gills.
Deary
I watched
me.
him live.
Christ.
Saw that ginger hair running around.
Yeah, how do you play?
To be fair, he controlled our midfield, but that's not difficult.
Fair.
But yeah, who's
Joe
you about to say,
Willock.
Cody?
I said just the player who I like the most, which is Voltamada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's so good for a lanky German guy.
Yeah, I know.
he's so good with his feet, which was very, very surprising.
Yeah.
I was stuck between two. To be fair, I stuck between 3. I ended up going with Tino Livramento.
Yeah.
I think
Absolute
he'd
baller.
start over Porro right now.
Oh, I forgot about Livramento.
Yeah. I was also stuck with Lewis Hall.
Can I change my answer actually?
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Livramento.
Yeah,
actually.
I thought it might be. I also nearly went Lewis Hall, and I almost nearly went Jacob Ramsey, if he can stay fit.
And 2 of those players have played for Chelsea, so
I
I'm
nearly
wishing
went
we
Jacob
kept
Ramsey
them.
as well.
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey's just really good
Yeah.
when he's not injured.
Yeah.
Forest, we'll skip over Ben. We all know who's going to pick.
Elliot Anderson by country mile.
Yeah.
Elliot
George?
Anderson, yeah.
Yeah. Cody?
Anderson.
Yeah. I didn't want to be boring, so I went James McAtee, because I really like him.
Yeah, but he's another one of those that's just really inconsistent. Like, when he's good, but when he was at City, like, he's like Savinho. Sorry. No. Cut that.
You
Cut
need
that.
to change that.
Cut that. Sorry. Like, James McAtee, like, he's very good on the ball, but he's another one of those that just needs to work on his end products.
Yeah.
Once he gets that nailed down, he will be a very, very good player.
Yeah, I think he will be. And also, he just doesn't start enough for Forest.
No.
Yeah.
Sunderland.
Dan Ballard.
Yeah.
You had whoever it was that mentioned Dan Ballard before. I think it was you, George. I had to watch.
world-class English
I
player.
had to watch Dan Ballard in game, and I'm very impressed. And I think he'd be really good.
Yeah. I've gone with Nordi Mukiele.
Yeah.
Beast.
I mean, I've watched a few Sunderland games this season, and he's just been very, very good.
Also can play right back.
Yeah, like Sunderland, Man City, he was solid. Just
Was that 0-0?
yeah, finished 0-0.
I think he played right back in the
Yeah.
the weekend.
Completely locked up our defence. I mean, you can tell that he's played for a big club like PSG.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he fit our system really, really well.
Used to be really good at Leipzig as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd take Mukiele.
Yeah, Cody?
I've gone with Brian Brobby.
I like Brian Brobby.
Yeah, I like him. I also used to sign him in career mode.
That man gives me PTSD after what he did to Ruben Diaz.
He's impressed me this season. I didn't think he'd do that.
I
well.
didn't think he'd be as good as he was.
Yeah, no, but he's impressed me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Mateta might be leaving. So
Yeah. I've gone Noah Siddiqui in midfield.
He's
Oh, yeah.
really good.
he's
really,
good.
really good. Yeah, again, need a midfielder.
Yeah.
The simplest way to put it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a big fan. Although,
Nice.
yeah. Next West Ham, I've gone Jarrod Bowen. Just because he's another player I think should have played.
I've put a bit of an out the way one here. I've put Diouf, the left back. I really like him, and if we want to go to, I've always seen Chelsea as a team who always plays a back three. So if we were ever to go to a back three, he's the perfect left mid for that. In a great
so
blend of defending and attacking.
Totti nominee Mark Cucurella don't make your team anymore.
I'm not going to talk about Cucurella because last time I spoke about Cucurella, I got shouted at for what I thought of Cucurella. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, we completely skipped over you two. So, who wants to go next?
Believe it or not, I picked another right back.
Yeah.
I picked Wan-Bissaka.
Baller.
Purely because I think, like,
it's because of that cool scoop tackle he does, isn't it?
not really. I mean, he's just very, very good in terms of like one-on-one defending. In my opinion, he's one of the best, if not the best, right back in the league.
Yeah.
In those type of situations.
You need a centre. Like you need defenders that can defend.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You need defenders that can
like,
defend.
over the course of the past year, like obviously, like bar injuries, we've just been really, really leaky at times, and it's we need players that defenders that, like you say, can actually put in a tackle.
Yeah, that's where I think Edison was kind of underrated because for a team, everyone thought City were like a middle defence, but you never have been. And he would be questionable at times, but he also bailed you out a lot.
Yeah,
and also was your main attacking threat at times.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, one game I could probably say about Edison, like in terms of just being really, really good, was like the Champions League final, for example.
Yeah,
made some really, really key saves. He made one ridiculous save, literally right at the end, where Inter had a corner, it was swung in header, literally.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
right across the goal, and he's.
It was De Vrij, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was De Vrij, and he's crawled out the top corner.
Yeah. No, I was a big fan of Edison.
Yeah.
Cody,
What team were we on?
West Ham.
West Ham. I nearly went Wan-Bissaka because he used to play for Palace, but I just went with Bowen.
Yeah.
because he's just their best player in my opinion.
I do think I almost went Mateus Fernandes.
That's who I thought
He's
you were
also
going to
really
say.
good. Obviously need a midfielder. I don't know if I've mentioned.
And,
Yeah,
and the goal he scored against Sunderland as well. Wow.
he nearly scored
God,
two like that.
that goal was fantastic, by the way.
Did you see the there was something going on between Mavropanos and Alderete where
Yeah,
Just
while
a
he broke a
bit-
crossbar.
yeah, where they were just scrapping literally like I've never seen that before, but yeah, it was quite funny to be fair.
Kissing in the background.
Yeah.
You've missed out Spurs, by the way.
Oh, it's because it's not on my list. That's why.
Yeah.
And to be fair, quite forgetful. Tottenham.
Christian Romero, unfortunately.
I've gone with Van der Ven.
I like Van der Ven.
They are probably our two best players right now.
Oh, I put Archie Gray.
Baller.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Archie Gray. He's a great player.
Doesn't really play for Spurs that much anymore, so
And when he does, he plays centre back and gets
Yeah, he's very
receives,
versatile.
Thi-
and
this
receives awful passes from Vicario.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of injuries and he's very versatile, so he can fill in a few.
Him next to Wharton would be quite good as well. He's quite
Yeah.
good going forward,
Yeah.
to be fair to him. I played him in the 10 recently. I don't know what
Oh
happened
my
there.
lord.
Yeah.
Did he cook?
It's like,
He
it's like,
did, to be fair.
it's like Mazraoui playing in the 10 under Ten Hag.
Yeah.
That's a scary sight.
Who
Okay.
would you recommend for Palace?
Wilson over there.
To be fair, yeah, you could do an odd bear. I'd say probably Richarlison, I think, would do quite well for you.
That's not a bad shout.
Or Solanke would also be better than
Palhinha.
Palhinha.
I know it's unrealistic, but he'd do well for most
Dragusin.
teams.
Yeah.
Dragusin in a back three. Danso in a back three as well. Two really good players for you.
He'd probably drag you into a relegation scrap. Dragusin, drag you.
Dragusin's actually good.
I don't.
I think he was being asked to play football he did not want to play, and that was high line play out from the back. And
Yeah.
at a team like Palace, it'd be so good.
But one thing I don't get about Dragusin is that when Tottenham signed him, he was so highly, he was really, really sort of highly rated in
Well,
Serie A.
we beat Bayern to signing him.
Yeah. And he just hasn't played.
He's just come back from ACL injury, to be fair.
Fair enough.
But I remember even when he was like at his worst last season, I remember when we beat City 4-0. He looked so good in that game.
Yeah.
There was an Archie Gray and Dragusin back like centre back partnership, but Dragusin just blocks everything, and in the air he's so good in the air.
I remember that period where you just went and you just had no defenders.
That was all of last season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Dragusin would do really well in a team like Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, final team, because we have run out of time near enough. Wolves.
João Gomez.
João Gomez.
João Gomez.
By a country mile as well. It's by
Yeah.
different postcode to everyone else.
João Gomez. Actually, no. Mateus Mane.
He's played like
Like, the
5
thing-
games.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know he's not going to get in City's. I know he's not going to get in our team, and I know that he's only played a few games this season. But he's looked like Wolves' best player. Like,
He has been Wolves' best player, but I think Chelsea are already lining up.
Doesn't
Shock.
doesn't surprise me.
Sorry, kid playing football. Just decided to sign him up. That sounds like Chelsea.
Yeah, but like I say, he's just been really good.
He has been, to be fair.
He scored a couple of goals. He scored a really good goal against West Ham, where he sort of cut inside and then just
Yeah.
smacks it
Yeah.
into the bottom corner.
All right, well that is everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You did say João Gomez, didn't you? Cody?
Yeah, I said João
Yeah,
Gomez.
cool. All right, yeah, that is everything. Sorry if it sounded a bit rushed this week. We were kind of cut for time.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
This has been Ben, George, Cody, and Lewis with a production team of Emmett, Sarah, and Millie. Going into 2026, we have a new recording and posting schedule. You will now be able to find our podcast live on YouTube and Spotify from 12 p.m. noon every Wednesday. Follow our Instagram @Tactical Waffle Podcast for live updates and news.